Nobody is coming. Not your friends. Not your family. Not some perfect opportunity. Not motivation. Not tomorrow. And definitely not some magical moment when everything suddenly becomes easy. Nobody is coming to save you. And I know that sounds brutal, but that's actually the best news you could hear, because the moment you stop waiting for someone to change your life, you finally realize that you have the power to change it yourself. Think about how much time you've wasted waiting to feel motivated, waiting for the right opportunity. Waiting for someone to believe in you, waiting until you're confident. Waiting until you have more money. Waiting until life becomes easier. Waiting for Monday. Waiting for next month, waiting for next year. And while you're waiting, your life is moving. The clock doesn't stop because you're confused. Time doesn't pause because you're scared. Your future isn't waiting for you to feel ready. Every single day you wake up, you're either building the life you want or you're building the life you'll eventually regret. So today, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. If you don't take responsibility for your life, nobody else will. 1. Stop waiting for your life to change. You keep telling yourself, I'll start when I feel ready. But here's the problem. You may never feel ready. Confidence usually doesn't come before action. It comes because of action. You don't become disciplined and then start working. You start working. And discipline develops. You don't become fearless and then take the risk. You take the risk and slowly become fearless. You don't become confident and then speak. You speak. You fail. You learn. You improve. And eventually confidence appears. So stop waiting for the feeling. Move first. Your feelings can catch up later. 2. You know what you need to. Deep down. You already know. You know what you're avoiding. You know which habit is destroying your time. You know which goal you've been postponing. You know you need to get serious. You know you need to stop scrolling. You know you need to work harder. You know you need to learn a skill. You know you need to leave certain people behind. You know you need to take better care of yourself. The problem isn't always knowledge. The problem is execution. You don't need another motivational video. You need to do the thing you've been avoiding, because information without action is just entertainment. 3. Your excuses are not your future. Maybe you have reasons. Maybe life hasn't been fair. Maybe you didn't get the opportunities other people got. Maybe you started with less. Maybe someone underestimated you. Maybe you failed. Maybe you wasted years. Those things can be real, but there's a dangerous moment when a reason becomes an excuse. A reason explains where you are. An excuse keeps you there. And you have to decide which one you're going to choose. You can say, this happened to me, or you can say, this happened, but I'm still responsible for what happens next. That second sentence changes everything. 4. Stop comparing your beginning to someone else's success. You had someone successful. And think, why am I not there? But you don't know their journey. You don't know how many failures they had. You don't know how many years they spent practicing. You don't know what they sacrificed. You only see the result, and then you compare their chapter 20 to your chapter 2. That's stupid. Your job isn't to beat everyone. Your job is to become better than the person you were yesterday. That's the competition that matters. 5. Your phone is stealing more than your time. Let's be honest. How often do you unlock your phone without even knowing why? You open one app, then another. Then another. 10 minutes. 30 minutes. An hour. Gone. And then you say, I don't have time. You do have time. You're just spending it somewhere else. Every hour you give to meaningless scrolling. Is an hour you're taking away from your future. Use your phone. Don't let your phone use you. 6. Discipline begins when motivation ends. Motivation feels good. You watch a motivational video. You feel powerful. You make a plan. You promise yourself, tomorrow will be different. Then tomorrow arrives. You're tired. You're not in the mood. It's raining. You're distracted. And suddenly the motivation is gone. That's where most people quit, but that's exactly where discipline begins. Discipline says, I don't care how I feel. This still needs to get done. You don't need to feel inspired. You need to keep your promise. 7. Your future self is watching. Imagine meeting yourself 5 years from now. Same person. Same habits. Same excuses. Same distractions. Same fear. Same procrastination. What would that future version of you say? Would they thank you? Or would they ask, why didn't you start when you had the chance? Because that's the reality. Your future is being created right now. Not someday. Not next year. Today. The choices you're making today are becoming the life you'll live tomorrow. 8. Stop making comfort your goal. Comfort feels safe, but too much comfort makes you weak. If you always choose the easy option, your ability to handle difficulty gets weaker. You don't want a life where nothing is difficult. You want a mind strong enough to handle difficulty. Wake up when you don't want to. Work when you're tired. Exercise when you're lazy. Study when you're distracted. Keep going when nobody is watching. That's how you build yourself. Comfort gives you relief. Discipline gives you freedom. 9. Nobody will care as much as you. This one hurts, but understand it. People may support you. People may encourage you, but nobody will care about your future as much as you should. Your dream is your responsibility. Your health is your responsibility. Your discipline is your responsibility. Your decisions are your responsibility. Stop waiting for someone to push you every day. Become the person who pushes yourself. 10. You have to become your own motivation. There will be days when nobody believes in you. There will be days when your videos get no views. There will be days when your business fails. There will be days when your workout feels terrible. There will be days when you question everything. And those days, you need yourself. Not applause. Not validation. Not compliments. You need your own commitment. Tell yourself, I'm doing this because I said I would. That's powerful. 11. Stop negotiating with your weakness. Your brain will negotiate. Just 5 more minutes. I'll start tomorrow. 1 more episode. I'll work after lunch. I'm too tired today. And every time you negotiate, your weaker side gets stronger. So sometimes, single quotes. Think. Don't debate. Don't negotiate. Just move. Alarm rings. Get up. Workout time. Start. Work time. Sit down. Study time. Open the book. Action kills hesitation. 12. You don't need a perfect plan. Some people spend months planning. New notebook. New app. New schedule. New productivity system. New goals. But no execution. Stop. Your plan doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be started. Start badly. Start small. Start confused. Start with what you have. You can improve the plan while moving. Progress requires movement.